Hey there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel and welcome to All About the Boys YouTube Hop, combined with the Grateful series that MK and I are doing on our channels. And today we decided to just go ahead and use the guys in our lives as that inspiration. So I pulled out my Snowdrop White and Dahlia Brown paper glaze, and I was originally doing this for a different project, but I am combining it with some paper glaze enhancer, which makes the paper glaze so that it has a matte finish versus a glossy finish. And so I'm mixing the two up with the brown, and I'm adding some white in because I want to actually try and get it to a much lighter shade of brown, more like the coffee that's in that photo on the right hand side. And I started doing this for a different project which has already gone live and is up on my channel, but I didn't really like the color that it turned out for that particular project. So I stuck it through a stencil and set that mixed media page aside to use on another day, and well, today's that day. When I added the brown and the white together, I kind of got this weird charcoal color, and so I started adding some gold to it to lighten it up and bring in more of that yellow look. Not really yellow, but just to kind of soften up the charcoal look that it was. And it took quite a bit of paper glaze to get the color that I wanted. And I'm not sure that it ever would have been the right color for the original layout that I thought I was going to use it for, but it worked perfectly for this one. So I'm putting it through a stencil, and that is from Gina Marie Designs, and I will put links down below to all of the products that I'm using so that you can easily find them. And I really like the way that that came out. And so for this project, I decided to pull out these wood veneer pieces, and I am spraying them with some Dylusions Shimmer Spray in Polished Jade. And those wood veneer pieces are from MK's shop, and they are just, they're just so cute. I just love them so much. But I did want to change up the color because I'm going to have a lot of brown on this layout, and I need to add some other different colors. And I thought the trees would look great in that kind of teal green color because I have a acrylic piece from Color Cast Designs that is in that same color. So I wanted to kind of bring the two together. Now I pulled out my Oxide inks, and I'm using Antique Linen and Frayed Burlap, and I think Antique Linen is probably my least used distress ink or oxide ink. It may be only second to Vintage Photo. To me, it kind of just looks like dirty butter. I'm not really sure, but it works great for this layout. I guess I just don't work in the brown family a lot, so I don't use them a lot. But I do really like the way that this turns out. Even though it's not one of my favorite colors, it does look beautiful when it's all said and done. And then I'm also going to add some walnut stain to the outside. And now what I was doing there is I was showing a friend that I was on Zoom with that was helping me out with giving me some ideas of what she thought I should do. Just because sometimes when I am working in a color scheme that I am not really as comfortable with or not really as used to, I'm like, okay, where do I go from here? And so inking it up was definitely the right choice. Now I wanted to tell you to go ahead and check out everybody else who is playing along in the hop down below in my description box, and also don't forget to check out MK's channel. She has something awesome for you today as well, and I can't wait to see what it is because even I don't know, but I know it will be awesome because it's from MK. And she's super talented. And I really can't wait to see what actually all of the other people playing along with the All About the Boys Hop have on their channels either. So definitely go and give them a little bit of love. So what I am documenting today is the my husband and my son. Actually, the photos are of my husband and my son, and they are manning a burn pile up at our cabin in the Sierras. And I have such anxiety sometimes going up there because there's so much work to be done. We lost a lot of trees during the bark beetle infestation, and so we've been having to take down trees and then It's just, we've gotten a couple of them that have fallen on the cabin, so we have some roofing work to do, and it's just very overwhelming for me. And the fact that my husband and my son are trying to do as much of it as possible, so that I can go up there and not be so stressed about it, is just warms my heart. And it just, I'm so grateful that they are doing that. Now, they are not the only guys in my life that I am thankful for. I certainly am thankful for my son-in-law, and of course, Noah, and my dad and my brother. But I just wanted to call these two out for all of the hard work that they have done up at our property, and are continuing to do. So now I'm adding a little bit more of a bluish color to the trees, because I realized they need to be a little bit more on the teal side than the green side, and that's what that was all about. And then I am adding some shimmer spray from Dylusions in, I think it's called polished sand or something to that effect. Again, I'll put links down below so that you guys can see those. And so I'm just adding those all over the place just to kind of give it an additional layer of mixed media. And it is the same color that I am putting, or I have put on that little mountaintop that I sprayed earlier. And spoiler alert, the mountaintop does not get used, and that's okay, because there's other, it looks great the way that it is in the end, and there just wasn't space for that little mountaintop. And I will use it on a different page, and that is also from MK Shop, if that's something that speaks to you. Actually, I'm not even sure if it's available anymore, to be honest with you, but definitely go check out her shop, because she has awesome things in there. Okay, and so I have this weird paper that is kind of like distressed and crinkled, but it's metallic, and so I used the one that was closest to the browns. It's more of a kind of a coppery color to it, and then some green vellum. And I thought I was going to use that piece that says thankful, but I quickly decided I'm not going to use that. It is the same color as the flames in the photo, but that's okay. I will not be using them, the thankful piece. And so my title is just going to be Work Hard, but there's going to be a bunch of journaling right next to it. So just kind of describing what is going on. Now, the journaling is going to be on this little tiny tab that's at the top, and there will be one to the left of the title, but which doesn't leave me a ton of room for writing, but I'm writing really small, so it does work out just fine. Now, those little wood pieces, the light colored wood pieces, actually had a piece of acetate over the top with a little animal on each one. I just pulled the animal off and just used the wood as it was, and I like the way it looks a lot better. And I am just kind of rifling through my color bins, my brown, or actually I call it earth tone color bins. So anything that is in the earth tone family goes in there. Basically, when I'm kind of getting to the end of a sticker sheet or ephemera pack, I split it out by color, and that's where they go. And so I can just kind of rifle through them and pick what I want. I also do put in some pieces that are fussy cut, and those florals are definitely fussy cut. Those are from One Canoe 2, but I don't remember what collection, because I fussy cut them so long ago and they've just been in that bin waiting to be used. So now that I've got those down, I'm going to go ahead and adhere that piece that says Work Hard. I'm going to adhere it using some Zots Bling, because they are nice and small little dots, glue dots. They work well behind the acrylic piece. The acrylic piece is a really old acrylic piece, been in my stash for a couple years, but it is from Color Cast Designs, and so I'm really excited to get that on a layout. I've been hanging on to it for quite some time for just the right thing, and I feel like this is that thing. So I'm going to go ahead and tuck these two trees right underneath that label, and I will have to put that label up onto a little bit of foam tape because the wood veneer is quite thick, and so the label needs a little bit of extra support. I'm just going to go ahead and adhere everything down with my ATG gun, get that down onto my page, and I'm liking the way things are coming together. And this layout is just making me so happy because I wasn't really sure, like I said, what I would end up using that mixed media on. I almost threw it away, and I'm really glad that I didn't, because this is like the perfect layout for it. It looks really great, and I'm just really excited that it looks as good as it does. I wasn't sure how that paper glaze expander or extender stuff was going to work, because I've never used it before, and so this was kind of like you know, a trial and error kind of mixed media piece, and it just worked out perfectly. So I'm super happy with that. Again, I couldn't find a place to get that little wooden mountain on, and so I just decided to forego using it. And then I'm just using the glue dots again or the Zots Bling, to go ahead and adhere all of those wood pieces down. I'm just going to add a little bit of liquid glue to just kind of hold everything in place. And then I am going to use some gold Heidi Swap Color Shine to kind of finish things off and bring in just a different shade of that, like those brown colors or the golden colors. And I'm really liking the way that it looks when it is all done. I do use my Muji .38 black pen to go ahead and do my journaling. That is my favorite pen to do journaling with. I also have it in navy blue, so those are the two that I use most often. I wanted to say thank you so much for watching today. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have questions or comments, you can leave them down below. Don't forget to go and give everybody else just a little bit of love and check out their channels today and see what they have for you. If you don't mind hitting the like button, I would really appreciate it, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you are, thank you for sticking with me, and I hope that you are enjoying these series that MK and I have been doing for you last month and this month. I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye.